Civil society organizations, non-governmental organizations, the media, and other stakeholders gather in this conference room in Port Harcourt, the River State capital. Among those present are the Stakeholders Democracy Network, who read out a report titled "SOMO outlines the perceived lack of transparency on the announced divestment from the Niger Delta by Shell Petroleum."
We are the region that lays the golden egg for this country. And that if things are not settled appropriately, if our land is not cleaned up, then there's going to be a problem. Today we launched an extremely important report, and this report provides evidence of how Shell has actually handled the divestment of its assets in a very, very non-transparent manner, in a manner that also endangers the future of communities.
Weighing in remotely, an environmentalist raises questions about who will be responsible for cleaning up the Niger Delta after Shell leaves.
We started this work with some questions because we were looking at how oil multinationals are divesting. And the big question is, who will be holding the oil assets when the music stops? People can argue, is it in 5 years, 10 years, 25 years? But it will pass away. The oil industry is on its way out. And our questions included, is big oil selling off its toxic assets now as the industry winds down? Is it keeping a financial interest without the legal obligations? And will producer countries like Nigeria end up with all the problems when oil finishes? And we have to say, and I don't think this is a surprise to any in the room, in the Niger Delta, it looks like the answer is yes.
At the end of the session, some people shared their thoughts on the issue, insisting on more transparency from the oil-producing company.
We are depending on our environment. If our environment dies, we that depend on it will die. Now, the investment that we are saying, it is because it's irresponsible in the sense that we do not know who is going to take care of the mess that is left behind.
Going forward, people are saying there should be a more robust engagement with all stakeholders so that the issues of divestment, they are beneficial also, you understand, more so you cannot tell somebody not to sell his company if he wants to, but let the process be transparent and then also address the underlying issues in the communities as far as oil pollution is concerned.
The CSOs have assured residents that they will continue to engage with the federal government to improve the transparency of the divestment process. Charles Oporum, Channels Television News.